Okay, so here I'm just going to go through the solutions for the geometry worksheet that you did a couple of weeks ago. Okay, so find x in this triangle. So we have 35 and 50. So if we add them together, we get 85. So then 180, take away 85, leaves you with 95. So x is equal to 95. Okay, here we have y, 60 and 40. So again, 60 plus 40 is 100. So y is equal to 180 minus 100. So y is equal to 80. Okay, and in this one we have this little symbol means right angle, which means 90. And this is 35 and this is z. So you could do it two ways. 90 is half the triangle because 180 divided by 2 is 90. So 35 and z need to add up to 90. So you could just do 90 minus 35. Or you could have done adding your 90 and your 35. So the answer is 55. Z is 55. So R, you could have done 35 plus 90 gives you 125, and then 180 take 125 will leave you with 55. Okay. Okay, so there are your triangles. They always add up to 180. So if you have two of them, add them together, take it from 180. Here we have a straight line. Straight line always adds to 180. So 180 take 130 leaves me with 50. So A is equal to 50. Here we have our parallel lines, and we want to find, now I think these ones actually said y, so again you have to give a reason why. So straight line adds to 180 degrees. Here these are corresponding angles, they're in the same place, so B is 55, corresponding angles. Okay, this one, this is my Z shape, so this angle is equal to this angle. C is equal to 65, alternate angles. Okay, this one, they're both inside at the same side, so this is my interior angles that we talked about earlier. So interior angles add up to 180, so if I do 180 take away 120, I find out D. D is 60, and it's because interior angles add to 180. And the last one is vertically opposite. Okay, when you have the X shape, angles opposite each other are equal, so E is equal to 110, vertically opposite angles. Okay, question 3 then was to find P and Q in the diagrams. So this is a bit from the other chapter, but it's no harm, go over it anyway. So we have, this is called an exterior angle, it's outside the triangle. So an exterior angle is equal to the sum of the opposite two interior angles. So if I add 70 and 35, I get 105, and P is equal to 105. Okay. So here again we want to find Q, which is an exterior angle, but we don't have both interior angles, but we can get this one because this is a straight line. So if that's 140, this is 40. So then 40 and 70 is Q. Q is equal to 110. Okay. And then it said draw and explain why it's a following triangle. So an equilateral. So an equilateral has 3 equal sides. So that's symbolizing that the 3 sides are equal and 3 equal angles. Okay. Isosceles then has 2 equal sides and 2 equal angles. And a right angle triangle has 90 degrees. Okay, and that doesn't have to have anything else besides that. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so We looked at using a protractor for measuring and drawing angles. We looked at interior angles. We looked at drawing parallel and perpendicular lines. We corrected the worksheet. So again, just a reminder, your test is on this Thursday. So look over and revise the chapter and let me know if there's any problems. And to go over what we've covered today, this is your homework. Okay, so questions 10 and 11 on page 234 and 235. So that's using a protractor to draw and measure angles. Questions 8 and 10 then will be drawing parallel and perpendicular line. No, sorry. 8 and 10 will be interior angle questions and maybe a bit of revision on alternate corresponding in those ones. Question 6 and 7 will be drawing your parallel and perpendicular lines. And question 13 will be... I'm not actually sure. Oh, it's just a revision question from the exercise. Okay, so they are just going over everything we did in today's lesson. So talk to you later.